And really welcome any pleasure you can find in that movement. Find the pleasure, find the pockets that feel good in your body as we move with this sense of abundance and thanks. And if you've been lying down, take your time to come to a comfortable seat. And with your eyes softly open or closed as you prefer, find a little smile. Let's honor the abundance that summer has brought us. Take a couple of deep breaths. And then begin to move your shoulders round in circles. Moving with the breath. Maybe contacting your hands with your thighs or your knees. And feeling into a sense of steady grounding through your sitting bones. Those roots anchoring you through the mat, through the floor, down through the building. Let's take a few more shoulder circles. And then stretching your arms out in front of you, let's take those circles into the wrists. You can explore one way and the other. As you inhale, flex your fingertips up towards the sky. And as you exhale, point them down towards the earth. Let's take a few more rounds. Inhale up, exhale down. And that might feel good as it is, or you might like to amplify by applying gentle pressure, one hand to the other, just gently encouraging the fingertips back to lengthen and stretch out the wrist, front and back. When that feels like enough, give your fingers a little wiggle and let's sweep the arms up to the sky. Find all the length you can through the sides of your body and relax your shoulders down. Lift the eyes up towards the sky. Feel the beautiful balance of your body like a tree, roots anchoring, branches reaching. Take another deep breath in. And let's exhale to goddess arms. Inhale, reach up. Find the movement with the flow of breath. Feel free to let out that exhale through the mouth, with a sigh or a sound. Once or twice more. You're doing beautifully. Let's relax the face. And on your next inhale now, let's spread the arms as wide as you can. Open from the heart. Feel your shoulder blades reaching together and your heart space shining out. And as you exhale, wrap your arms around yourself. Notice which arm you've popped on top this first time. Give yourself a hug, let your chin come down towards your chest. And you might like to find a little intuitive movement here, rocking or circling, whatever feels nourishing and nurturing. Breathe into that, my friends, for another couple of cycles. Cherish those cycles. And taking a big breath in, spread the arms open wide from the heart again. Pause there for a moment or two, maybe tip the head back if that feels good. Open your throat chakra, open your mouth if that feels good. And we're going to wrap the other arm on top now. Gather in your harvest. Give yourself a hug, a rock, a sway, a circle. Beautiful. And when you're ready to release, do so with lots of love and reach your arms up to the sky. And we're going to bow to Pachamama, to Gaia, to Mother Earth. Thank you for your bountiful harvest. Just come as low as you feel and then rise up again with the breath. Hold in your heart what you are giving thanks for with this practice. And breathe that thanks down into the earth. And you might like to remain in one of those shapes for an extra breath or two, bowing low or reaching high towards the sky, whichever feels best to you. The shape you are choosing to be in, gather in another deep breath, the biggest you can. Fill your lungs and then slowly sigh it out. And let's come together to tabletop. Give yourself time to feel your way in, feel the connection of your hands with the mat, knees with the mat, feet with the mat. Play with curling the toes under or not. See how that feels. Invite a sensory experience. And then moving with the breath. Inhaling, let your belly drop. Open your heart. Feel your tailbone and head lift. And then as you exhale, round your spine up towards the sky. Inhale, open your body. Exhale, spacious through the back. Let breath and movement flow in a way that feels good and supportive to you today. And then when you feel ready, come back to tabletop, walk your hands a little further in front of you, and let's start to draw big circles with the hips. All the way around the mat. Notice the spaces that are opening through your body, maybe the sides of your body. Perhaps your shoulders, your neck and your head are moving along with your hips. And then flow around in the opposite direction when you're ready. And for a few breaths, allow your hips to anchor back towards your heels. And settle into a variation of child's pose that feels good to you. So you might stretch your arms out. You might pop blocks underneath your hands to make more space in the chest. You might soften the elbows. You might come onto the fingertips and lift the palms of your hands. Yes, baby. Let's be here, close to the earth, breathing deeply. Walking your hands over towards the left side of your mat, resting your right hand on top. Take some nurturing breaths into the right side of your body. Let the spaces open up between your ribs. Deep breath in and then sweep your hands across to the right as you exhale. Left hand on top. Breathing deeply into the left side body. Deep breath in. Let's return to center together. And then breathe our way back up onto our hands and knees. This time, curling your toes under as you inhale. And as you exhale, let the hips reach up towards the sky. Downward facing dog. And let yourself play with the movement that feels good. Pedal out your legs. Let your heart space melt back. Press the mat gently away from you through the palms of your hands. Breathe into all those spaces that are asking for love. And as slowly as you like, my friends, start to walk your feet up towards your hands. Coming into Uttanasana, your forward fold. Just let yourself be there for a couple of breaths. Find a comfortable distance between your feet, just one that feels right for you. Have a little softness in your knees. Let the crown of your head drop down towards the earth and your tailbone reach up towards the sky. And then take a gentle walk of your hands over towards the right side of your mat. Deep breath in. Exhale back to center. Let's inhale to flat back. Ardha Uttanasana. Feel the length of your spine. Breathe into that highway of energy. Tailbone to crown. And exhale all the way down. Now let's explore walking the hands over to the left. See how that side feels. Get curious. Breathe into it. With a deep breath in. And let's release back to center. Now take your time allowing your spine to unfurl. Coming slowly towards Tadasana, your mountain pose, but relish in each little vertebra. Once you're there, open your heart, roll your shoulders a couple of times. Open the palms of your hands and find what feels like a steady, generous mountain pose. Rooted through the feet, lengthened through the tailbone, gently lifted through the heart. You might like to close your eyes here for 2 or 3 breaths. To join me with Padma Mudra, Lotus Mudra, so bringing the base of the hands together along with the tips of the thumbs and the little finger. So you've made a beautiful lotus flower shape at the heart. As we inhale, let's offer this lotus up towards the sky. See it filling with gratitude for the abundance of the year so far, and then bring it back down to your heart. And breathe through this movement 3 or 4 times at your own rhythm. Thank you with each breath, each return to your heart. And then on the final time, pressing that into your heart. Beautiful gift. Massaging round, one way and the other. Soften into your knees a little bit more. And when you're ready, let's knock on heaven's door, swinging the arms, letting the knees bounce, finding some freedom in the movement, allowing it to be as big as you like. And feel nice just to let your hands gently tap or hit on your body. Take 2 or 3 more breaths together. Now think of your body like a drum in an exercise that might feel a little strange at first, but is just a beautiful witnessing of the physical experience. So let's sweep the arms up to the sky. And then begin to wiggle your fingers as you bring them down to the crown of your head like little raindrops. Blessings, gratitudes, and let those raindrops then move down the sides of your face. If you feel like allowing your head and neck to move, then please do. And you can continue down the body with raindrops, or it might be that certain areas you want to pat more firmly. Maybe tap and pat across the chest. And allow your intuition to guide you. So you might want to explore down the arms, the shoulders, your solar plexus. But trust that your body is guiding you to certain areas for a reason. There's something that needs to be listened to there. And you can really amplify the effects of it by letting yourself make a sound as you breathe out. It might just be a simple hum. It might be an Notice where the vibrations are. Where you want to make them bigger or softer. And you might drum around the hips, the buttocks, the thighs. If you feel called to, take it all the way down the body, front and back of your lower leg. Maybe down to your feet. And let's take another 30 seconds or so, just to make our own journey around the body. And then you might like to finish with a little shake off, a little bounce. A little sound. Bring your feet a comfortable distance apart. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Bring your palms together now. You might press your hips gently forwards and then exhale, guide your hands down to your heart. Beautiful. Inhale, reaching up again. Let's exhale all the way down to forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to fold. Now bend the knees, plant the palms. We're going to step the left foot back and plant it on the mat with the back toes turned out slightly, ready to rise to warrior one. So front knee over front ankle, back leg straight. When you're ready with a big sweeping inhale, rise up. Relax your shoulders and take your arms wide now. Inhale here. And as you exhale, scoop forwards like you're gathering your harvest in. Inhale, open. Exhale, scoop. A few more times. Scoop it into your heart. Flow with the breath. That's beautiful. Now reach up to the sky when you're ready, and we're going to take it down to the earth. So exhale, come as low as you're comfortable. You might like to stroke up the front of your left leg. All the way back down, flowing with the breath. Once or twice more. And let's meet in warrior one, taking time to breathe in. And then exhaling to warrior two. I said the wrong word a moment ago, I can't remember, but we've all got right leg in front, so you're all right, no, you're wrong. Okay, let's bend into that front knee. Anchor into the back foot, press into the little toe edge of that back foot. And then as you inhale, lengthen the front leg, bring your fingertips to touch lightly overhead, and exhale back to warrior two. And it's up to you how deep you want to go with warrior two. Keep the body centered, anchor through the legs. Once or twice more. Let's pause in warrior two. Let your shoulders soften, upper body find lightness. Next inhale you take, we're going to move to 5-pointed star. So opening the body, opening the arms. And then exhaling all the way down to a wide leg forward fold. Let yourself anchor there for a couple of moments. Softening the elbows, letting your head and your neck relax. Let them be heavy, that's it. Now let's find our wings. So as we inhale, rise halfway and spread the arms wide from the heart. And exhale, release and relax down. A few more times. Keep a little bend through your knees so you're not locking them. Now this next time coming down, let's pause and invite that sense of gathering again. So cross one arm in front of the other and then come all the way up to standing like you're gathering up that harvest. Send it to the sky. And then a big circle all the way down to gather back up again. Scoop from the earth up to the sky. See yourself showered with those bountiful gifts. And move at your own pace. Let's meet in 5-pointed star. Exhaling our way back to warrior two, bending into the front knee. Flip the front palm, send it forwards, up and back. Reverse warrior. And then exhale, spiral down to the floor. Step back through plank or knees down for supported plank. Let's tuck the elbows and lower down. Inhale to cobra or baby cobra. Keeping the chin tucked. Take the feet as wide as it's comfortable to. So we can be Sphinx, baby cobra or full cobra, but from the shape of our choice, let's exhale all the way back to child's pose, Balasana. If that feels good, stay there for a few breaths. But when you're ready, inhale all the way through to your cobra of choice again. And let's open to our own unique flow. Inhaling forwards, exhaling backwards. Taking time to pause when you need to. Let's meet in Balasana, child's pose. This time you might like to reach the hands back towards the feet. Let your shoulders soften and round. Breathe into the back body and just be. Waves of breath find you, flow through you. Allow your spine to gently unfurl as you rise to sit back on your heels, or find a different comfortable seat if that's not for you today. Let's breathe the arms up to the sky. And this time rest hands on opposite elbows into that shape. Find a little stretch through each side of the body. And then begin to draw either half circles or full circles. One way and the other, exploring both directions in your own unique and beautiful way. When you feel like that exploration is complete for you, reach your arms up to the sky again. Take a breath in. As we exhale, we're going to dive forwards to tabletop. Take a couple of cat-cows. Let that beautiful prana flow through you. And when you're ready, curl the toes under, send the hips up and back to downward dog. You might like to pedal your legs out. You might like to bend both knees generously and lift your heels. And then start that walk up towards your hands, step by step. Once you're there, keep that generous bend through the knees and just lightly, loosely bind the arms around the backs of the legs, holding onto one of your wrists. There's no need to force or push, just allow yourself to be held here. Deep breath in. As you exhale, let the arms release, and then start your journey up to standing, vertebra by vertebra. As you get there, this time circle one shoulder, then the other. One shoulder, then the other. Come to Tadasana in your own sweet time. Breathe it in, feet to the earth, heart open wide. You might like to nod the head a few times, inhaling as you open the throat, exhaling chin to chest. Might like to turn the head left and right and see how that feels as you gently release tension from the neck. Maybe round off with a few half head circles. Or if it feels good, travel all the way around, opening the mouth a little. Now, as we enter, or we have entered Leo season, we're going to just focus our energy on the throat chakra for a few moments. So come back to Tadasana. And then interlace the fingers and bring the knuckles underneath the chin. Pause there. As we welcome a sense of open, honest communication into our lives. Releasing any sense of silencing ourselves, shrinking ourselves, swallowing what we need to express. And welcoming honesty, kindness, openness. So as you inhale, lift your elbows, let your head tilt back And then as you exhale, let yourself make a sound if that feels good. Elbows come together. You might ground through the spine and come really low. Inhale to rise. And don't worry about it sounding pretty or sounding right. It can sound as it needs to sound. Three more. Your body find the shape it needs to make. There's no right or wrong. Just trusting your own inner knowing. We'll meet in Tadasana in your own good time, ready to flow to the other side, letting any movements flow through us as we come there, maybe a little shape, maybe a little circle. Bringing the feet to hips width or a comfortable distance apart. This time we'll step the right foot back so we've got the left leg in front. Okay. Anchor in to your warrior one. Breathe the arms up to the sky. And then take them wide. And let's gather our harvest. Scooping forwards and into the heart. Open wide. Forwards and into the heart. And this will look different for all of us, and that is the beauty of it. So let's embrace that. Now maybe 2 or 3 more. And when you're ready, we'll start the flow, the reaping of the harvest, up to the sky, down to the earth, maybe up, contacting with the body. Beautiful. I'll meet you in warrior one, shoulders relaxed, eyes lifted, deep breath in. Exhale to warrior two. Soften your gaze as you look beyond your left fingertips. Then flip your front palm, send it forwards, up and back. And spiral down to the earth. Let's step back through plank. Then drop the knees down. Circle the hips round a couple of times one way, a couple of times the other. And when you're ready, lift the left knee and start to draw circles with that knee. Explore the space of the hip. Take it round in the other direction when you're ready. And then slowly slide your left knee up towards the back of your left wrist. Lengthen that right leg back. But today I invite you to relax over onto your left hip and to find a little bend through both knees. Okay? So once you feel comfortable, and you can bring a bolster in for this if you like as well, I just invite you to release down, either towards the floor or onto your bolster. And just find what feels comfortable for you here as we connect with Gaia, the heartbeat of the earth. And how your own heartbeat is connected to her. Maybe you can tune in to the rhythm of your heart. Start to breathe your way slowly back up. Onto your hands and knees, take it steady. Let your hips move exactly as they want to once you get there. Your head, your neck, your shoulders. And lifting the right knee, let's circle it round. Lowering each direction. And when you're ready, slide that right knee up towards your right wrist. Let the left leg lengthen back and then sit over onto your right hip, bending both knees. Take a breath in and surrender down to the earth. Move your way back up. Now as you bring your left leg round now, let's bring the soles of the feet to meet. You might like to wrap your hands around your feet or give them a little massage. Maybe take that to the ankles or even the calves, the thighs. Let your eyes be soft or close them completely. You might want to invite some movement in here, rocking, swaying or circling around. Maybe bowing low to the earth one more time. As low as it's comfortable for you to go. Rising back at your own steady pace. Use the hands to bring the knees back in towards each other and give yourself a hug. Bring it in. And then come to lie on your back. So let's settle in here. Bending the knees and bringing the soles of your feet to contact with the mat. Rest your arms lightly by your sides. And as you inhale, lengthen your tailbone down towards your heels. You might like to lift your hips up, or you can keep them anchored on the earth. And then slowly exhale down, or let the softness in your lower back return. And allow yourself to explore that a couple more times. With the breath. Breathing beautiful, nurturing energy down into your lower back, into your pelvis. And as you return next time, give your knees a loving squeeze in towards your chest. Let movement find you here if it feels good to. Rock. Feel a soothing rhythm as you rock through your lower back, breathing lots of love into that space. You might circle your ankles. You might feel guided to stretch your arms and legs up towards the sky. Just let yourself explore free-flowing movement for a few moments here. Maybe it's a little shakeout you want. Maybe you want to open your hips a little bit more. Take a happy baby. All is welcome. Your body, what you need for the next few blissful moments. And then find your way to a soft surrender in your own time. It's going to make your face full. Any props you want to. And if you'd like some oil, turn the palm to the sky. And you. What we're going to move through you. Let the magic of your practice flood every cell of your body. I'm going to share with us as we lie here together a blessing for Lammas to usher in first harvest with some gentle drumming. At first harvest, I give thanks for the abundance I have cultivated and received in this first half of the year. These crops, gifts from Gaia, our mother, come after seasons of sacred intention. I dive deeply to the earth within, to the soil of my spirit. There I gather the fruits of what I planted this spring. I gather these early crops, honouring also those crops that were not strong enough to survive. For they have also given of their beauty and blessed me with lessons of loss. I prepare for the rest of the harvest now, softening towards autumn and resting more in the sunset of the year. I use hematite and obsidian to ground and surrender my trust in the universe. I am safe. I am held. I am secure. My efforts rewarded, I honour the earth. As the great wheel hints at summer's end, I prepare my spirit for feast and rest. Well-tended seeds, sown with care, will yield a good harvest for all. So shall it be. Amen. Aho, amen. So it is. the sense of the breath. Sense of your body, and maybe how do you want to invite some gentle movement back in. To explore, stretch, maybe rest on your favorite side. And good time to rise back to a comfortable seat. Ourselves and one another here with love. Let's bring our hands together and rub them back and forth. Feel the warmth, the energy, the magic that is here and that is you. And take that up to your eyes. And you see through the lens of love. Take it to your heart. Maybe connect with love for ourselves and one another. And then take it anywhere else you feel guided to and breathe love and compassion into that space. When you're ready, my friend. And I thank you for your presence. I thank you for this moment in time. May we give thanks this Lammas for our first harvest. The light in me bows to and honors the light within you. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you.